What a wonderful morning to talk sports in the greatest country on the planet, in the greatest city inside, if I may, the planet. The New York Jets take care of business. This is what we call peacocking into work. This is what we call peacocking into work because Philadelphia is no longer undefeated. Why? Because the quarterback-killing defense, known as Gangrene, took care of business yet again. Yeah, there you go. Year in review stuff. What stands out about that is the fact that Greg Jennings no-showed that show also. Apparently. And yesterday, Robert Saleh admitted what we all know, that the team could have done a better job after Aaron Rodgers got hurt. You think so, Coach?
Yeah.
I was totally unaware that things could have gone better. It was also announced prior to their near fatal loss to Washington that what I've been telling you for months now is happening. They're all coming back. Hackett's coming back. Saleh's coming back. The GM Joe Douglas is coming back. Everybody's coming back because Aaron Rodgers said so. And Woody Johnson said, whatever Aaron wants, he gets.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? They've sold their soul to Aaron Rodgers, and now you talk about a season, which, by the way, has been bad.
Could Joe Douglas, the general manager, have done a better job? Yes, he could have. But I'm the spokesperson for this team because Joe hides in his office every day and will never take ownership of the mistakes he made. Oh, I mean, I could have done a better job. I'm only talking about myself, Jacoby. And now the Jets are dead for the rest of the year.
So you guys are both big Jets fans, right?
Yeah.
And I am not. So I want to talk to you guys about something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this team? Like, how do you feel
I think the
about
Jets win the
this
Super Bowl
coaching
next
staff?
year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You can't
Aaron
say
Rodgers
stuff like
How
come
do you
back
feel
player
about
of the
this
year.
team?
Like, first of all, I'm heartbroken by it because I expected a better season. Even when Zach came into the game at a good portion of the season, I thought he was going to be a better quarterback. He wasn't. Like, Zach Wilson, I don't know where he's going to be next year. And this offense, you can see this
You want
offense.
Nathaniel Hackett to come back?
No, I do not. I thought Nathaniel Hackett should be out the door, period. Like, I think when you send Zach, him and Zach should walk out together.
Yes.
Be honest.
Moratorium on Jet talk on the show. That's the last time you hear the word Jets mentioned on this show during this NFL season. We will bring the Jets back up right around the draft. But from now on, even I have to say it, barring something crazy the next 2 weekends, they're dead to me. They're dead to you. They're dead to you. They're dead. I'll speak for Greg if he ever shows up again. They're dead to all of us collectively on this show. Good try, fellas. Time now for everybody's favorite Tuesday morning segment. A little something we like to call Yeah! But! That's right. Yeah! The Miami Dolphins took care of business against the Dallas Cowboys. And yeah! Tyreek Hill seems unstoppable. But
well, what's the but?
the Ravens are better.
Oh, by far. Way more physical, better quarterback play. They're just a better team, and they flat out they have a chip on their shoulder. I don't know what the hell the Dolphins. I don't know how they won that game, but they did. But the Baltimore is the best team in football.
I'll tell you how they won that game. Micah Parsons and the Cowboy defense no-showed on the final drive of the game, which is kind of what Mike has done all year long, despite chirping every other team
Big
in football.
podcast guy.
All right, number 2. Yeah! Philadelphia stopped their losing streak, and yeah! They got a shot at the number 1 seed. But they barely beat the New York Giants.
Yeah, it was
barely.
It was a struggle, man. I thought Jalen Hurts and the Eagles had a great first half. It was the second half they kind of stumbled all over the place. But Jalen was still money, man. I got to give him credit. He was still steady. I know he had that one pick, Goddard slipping overall, but I thought he did a great job of slinging the ball all over the field.
This did not inspire me as a win. Like, yes, they win the game? Yes, but it was not an inspiring win. Against the Giants, you need to win handily. They barely won this game.
Yeah, barely is right, and the Giants did have a chance late, and there's a no call in the end zone. Not that they would have scored and gone for 2 and all that, but the fact is the Eagles did not dominate a bad football team who made a quarterback change at halftime, going from Tommy, forget about it, to Vito, to Tyrod Taylor. They should have won that game by a lot.
Yeah, but you got to give credit to DeAndre Swift. He was big in this game. When they got the ball they put the ball in his hands, that offense got going. And Jalen Hurts wasn't as bad as, I guess, the tape or people would believe. I thought he had a pretty solid game.
Yeah! Dak Prescott left the field with the lead. And yeah, he wasn't the reason they lost. But He looked tentative. He didn't want to throw the ball down the field.
Yep.
And that Cowboy defense is now suspect.
Yeah, did you blame? There was mistakes all over the film, especially when they got in the red zone, man. I was surprised that this offense from the Dallas Cowboys looked stagnant. There was no pop from that at all, man. And listen, credit Dolphins. They figured out they got the win, but I'm worried about
And
Dak.
can I
in
ask
that
you a
offense,
question?
man. There was a lot
When
of
you have
mistakes.
first and goal on the 1,
Yeah.
why are you handing the ball off to your fullback on the 5-yard line? Why?
I don't know.
You got Tony Pollard and you got Dak Prescott. Why are you handing the ball off to a guy that hadn't touched you yet in that game?
Doing too much.
Right.
Bottom line, just keep it simple.
And the Dallas defense, I'm waiting for the Dallas defense to get a stop. They needed to get a stop here, and they did not.
Especially the Dolphins offensive line who had injuries all over the place. I thought Michael Parsons was going to have a 3-sack.
I will say this.
Yeah.
They got the one stop on the 3rd down blitz. They got them the ball back, in which they did drive to take the lead.
Yep.
But with the game on the line, and you got to get one stop there, they were unable to do it.
They could not do it, and it's something we always talk about offense, but the Dallas defense needs to show up. For them to be a true Super Bowl contender, I need to see more from this defense.
Well, and when's the last time Micah Parsons did something noteworthy?
A podcast, maybe?
Like no joke, we all acknowledge he's a great player and you try to avoid him.
Yeah.
But when's the last time he took over a game?
It hasn't been in a long
The
time.
Bills ran right at him.
No joke, I think it was that week 1 against the New York Giants when they won 40-0. I can't remember a game.
Or the Jet game where he just went off.
Yeah, like when's the last time
Tired to
Big
win
Mouth
around.
Parsons actually did something to help the Dallas Cowboys win a game? I haven't heard it. Hey there, thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.